Presidential candidates are in California this weekend for the fall Democratic convention.
As Cristy Fajardo reports, a new frontrunner in Iowa is trying to cement his surge in the polls.
Let's stop tearing each other down. Let's stop drawing artificial lines.
A who's who of Democrats are in Long Beach this weekend, including presidential hopefuls who are hopeful of securing endorsements and votes in the Golden State. And as one candidate took questions, he learned he's now leading in Iowa.
Well, that's extremely encouraging. We have, obviously, we have felt a lot of momentum on the ground, especially with the work that we've been doing, not just in terms of my visits to the state, but over 100 organizers there, building relationships, getting our message out. And even now, we know that we're not as well known as some of my competitors.
But Mayor Pete Buttigieg admits he's still relatively unknown to California voters, and a familiar face in state politics is struggling in the polls and dismissing reports there's internal strife in her campaign.
And I do believe that it is the hard work and the smart work of the people who have been working on my campaign that got me to where we are today. And let's be clear that we have to focus on the real issues in front of us, like we've got an impeachment hearing going on, we've got a criminal living in the White House, we've got immigrants who are afraid of leaving their homes.
Also talking impeachment was Senator Amy Klobuchar, who's fighting to overturn low poll numbers. So is Julian Castro. That's why he's making the case his time as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development makes him the candidate to deal with California's housing woes.
Here in California, there have also been laws, that have made it difficult for people to get zoning to be able to create affordable housing. Now, I don't believe in development, just roughshod development everywhere, but I do believe that you need to strike a good balance so that affordable housing development can happen, and that we should incentivize that.
Also vying for an upset are underdogs and political outsiders, Andrew Yang and Tom Steyer, who argues more than the White House is on the line.
Look, my belief about what's at stake here is everything. I mean, if you listen to what I was saying, I basically said I believe the natural world's at risk and that my number one priority would be climate change.
That was Cristy Fajardo reporting. Now, Congressman Adam Schiff, who is leading the impeachment inquiry in the House, was a surprise guest. The Southern California lawmaker said that the country's democracy is at risk more now than ever.